What's up everybody, Jason Page here. Welcome back to another light painting photography tutorial video. In this one, we are going to be light painting with our cell phone. I will be capturing my light painting work tonight on this cell phone right here. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. To capture my light painting work on my cell phone, I have to use an app, and the app that I'm using is called Slow Shutter Cam. I've done a few of these videos using this particular app in the iPhone, showing a couple different light painting techniques that you can do captured on the iPhone with this Slow Shutter Cam app. But in this one, I want to go a little more in depth and give you guys a few more details of the actual settings that I'm using and show you how to get to those settings within the camera. I am staying at an Airbnb tonight on my way to meet up with Jason Reinhardt and Johnny Griffin in Virginia. And this farmhouse type thing that I'm staying at has this pretty cool bathroom. It's kind of old school. This house is like 1800s and they've renovated it and kept a lot of the old school charm to it. So I thought that bathroom looked really cool. I'm going to create an illuminated being standing in the bathtub there and then use the color hoods to illuminate the scene and make it look just kind of surreal with all these different colors. First of all, let me show you how to get to the settings. The settings button is right next to the shutter button at the bottom. So you're just going to click that, and then the settings that I'm using is the capture mode is light trails, light sensitivity is set to 1/8, the shutter speed is on bulb, and the ISO is as low as it will go to 32. One other thing that I'm doing is a shutter delay. And the reason I'm doing that is because you don't want any shake in the camera when it starts to do the exposure. So to get to that shutter delay, you go to the little cog looking wheel, and very top says self timer. So you've got 0, 1, 3, 5, or 10. I'm just doing a 3-second shutter delay. Again, just stops when I hit the button that's on the tripod. It will stop any shaking before the camera starts running the exposure. One of the most important things that I'm doing is I am using a tripod, and I'm just using a cheap $20 phone tripod that I got off of Amazon. So it just clips the phone right into there and it holds it nice and steady during the length of the exposure. The coolest thing about this app to me is that it is live composite for your iPhone. You can watch the image being built in real time, and you can come back, look at your phone and say, oh, I need to add a little more light there, or I want to put something else there, and you can go back into the scene, leaving the exposure running the whole time, and the app will just record any additional light that you're adding to the scene. It makes light painting super easy. The quality of your final image is not going to be as good as like a DSLR or something like that. However, it is pretty damn good, and it's a great way to start light painting with your cell phone, and you can do all these different techniques. One more time, the tools I'm using, color hoods. I'm just going to use a couple different colors to illuminate the scene, and then I am using the orange opaque light writer to create the illuminated being. I have a detailed tutorial on how to create an illuminated being. If you want to learn specifically this technique, I will link that also in the description below. So that is the phone I'm using, the iPhone 14 Max. The app that I'm using is the Slow Shutter Cam app. Those are the settings that I'm using and the tools I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the lights and start the exposure. And that's it, guys. That is how easy it is to create a light painting with your cell phone. For you Android users out there, you guys are lucky because you probably don't even need an app. A lot of the Android phones already have long exposure built into their cameras. You can capture light paintings on any camera that is capable of a long exposure photograph. If your Android phone doesn't have long exposure already built into the operating system of the camera, all you gotta do is the same thing as us iPhone users, and that is to download a long exposure app. This app is the only one I know of that does this live composite, so you can see the image come together in real life. However, you can light paint with your cell phone with any long exposure app. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do give me the thumbs up down below. Any questions or comments, put them down in the comment section. I will answer anything that I can. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do hit that subscribe button down below. And until the next video, get out there and get creative.